This is the card we're going to be doing today. Isn't it pretty? This is the beautiful Stippled Rose stamp set. Isn't it gorgeous? Sorry. I use this big rose here. I use the best birthday wishes, and I use the little tiny rose here for the inside and for the envelope. Now I use Berry Burst on this rose. The next one the one that I'm going to show you how to do, I'm using Bubble Bath. And this is Bubble Bath, and those are going to be Berry Burst. So I'm just going to flip the colors, and I want you to let me know what you think. Which one do you like the best? Now this Berry Burst is very dark, but it's a rich, beautiful, dark rose. So I took my color lifter and I went along where it's lighter, and it just gives it a pop. So that's going to be the difference between the Berry Burst and the Bubble Bath, because the Bubble Bath I don't do that with. And you'll just have to let me know what you think of it. So let's get started. Now, ooh, I just dumped everything in my card kit. So on my original card, I did not do the embossing folder, but on this one, I did the Fern 3D embossing folder, and it's just going to step it up that one more spot. And I used the beautiful, bright and beautiful 6x6 Designer Series paper. This is a carryover from the annual catalog from last year to this year. It's a rare thing that Stampin' Up does it, but look at these gorgeous circles. They kind of look like balloons floating up in the air, but it's a beautiful set. So I wanted a plain color. So this is the Lemon Lime Twist, but it's variegated. It's lights and darks all over the place. Now there's some in here that they go a real variegated. Okay. Yeah, there. They start light and go dark. There is, it's just, all of them are different, but there's a lot the same, only in different colors. So that, and I use the Iridescent Rhinestone Basic Jewels. So we will get started. Now I am just going to, I've already done the envelope for the card because it has this rose on it and it's colored in. And I didn't want you to have to sit through me coloring everything in. Okay, what did I do with it? Well, I will find it. So I use the glitter Organdy ribbon. It's 3/8 inch wide, and it's basic white. But it's sparkled, and it's online. It's not in the catalog. And I just used a 1/2 inch strip. Yeah, this is when I was cutting the cardstock down, this is what was left, and I just used that. Now, in the bundle of the Stippled Rose aren't these gorgeous, these leaves? Oh my goodness, they're just incredible. So, there's, let me see, get the stamp set back. I used this here and this here, and that's what I did this. So that's one of those. And then that's one of those. And there's 3 of each, so it works out great. Now I use this, I did 3 of them. I did 1 of that. Oh, this is in Garden Green. This is Berry Burst. I have 2 of these, but I only used 1 on the other card. And this is in Lemon Lime Twist. And then this, I love this one. This right here comes out like this, and that's in Granny Apple Green. Now this, I will show you. This is the way it's supposed to be, and this is the way it comes out of your die. So then you just have to push these out. There. Come on. Did I not run you through? Sometimes if you run them through on the edge, which I think I did on this one, it doesn't do a good cut. So you just come along with your scissors, and it's usually at the ends. Yep, two tiny little spots that were not cut properly made it stay in. But there we go. And then I just cut that off, and I cut that one off, and I cut that one off, and then I threw the stem away. And then I cut these off. There. And this one, I cut it into 3 sections. I cut, I'm sticking my finger, that one off. And I always make sure this is with 2 leaves. This is with 2 leaves. So we've got it all done except for these. And there's one that I did like that. And you can cut these down to 2 if you want. It is totally up to you. There we go. So we have all these little itty bits that we've got to put together. I'm trying to get rid of this stuff. Now I am going to put this back here because I don't want to lose it. Which I am gifted at. I truly am gifted in that department. Okay, what did I do with it? I found it. I found it. It was hiding on me. So I'm using the dark and light balmy bubble bath. Goodness sakes, I can't even say that. And I am going around all the lines with the dark and outlining everything that is dark, all the petals. And then I will go back and I will add color where it was shaded. This is such a beautiful rose. I love roses. Pink roses are my favorite. Although I don't get them too often, but they are my favorite. Roses don't last so long, so I usually get carnations or daisies or something like that. So now I'm just going to do the shaded part where the, and just dotting some of it, not doing globs. I'm just barely hitting it. This is where the artist gave it shade, so that's what I'm doing. I'm filling in what the artist did with color. The artist knew what she was doing, or he, they, whatever it is. And they put these dots there for shading, but I don't want it totally dark, so I'm just kind of dotting it. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. It's just like I'm not coloring it in like this. I'm like that kind of thing. And then I am taking my light and I am going over the whole thing. I want the center more of the darker, because usually the center is always darker than the outer petals. And I'm not getting everything. There's some lighter spots in it. Now I'm coming in with my Granny Apple green dark, and I'm doing the leaves. And I'm just kind of shaking back and forth to do the outline because it is a jagged edge. Roses have, the leaves have a jagged edge. So I'm just going back and forth, kind of like a zigzag-ish look to it. With the veins in the lines, or in the petals. And now this is the light, and I'm coming in with the brush tip. I use the nib end for the dark. This is very easy shading. It's not hard to do. You just follow where the artist tells us to go. And there's the bullet tip is always easiest to do the detailed part. Let me see there. There we go. Now we're going to bring in this, and we're going to do the same thing. That's why I didn't want you to have to do the watch me do the everything. I did the envelope already, so it just speeds up the process. Because who needs to see it done 3 times? And on this one, I'm not as careful as on the main one. I'm just kind of going at it, and it is what it is kind of thing. Inside is not seen as much, and it is a smaller flower. So it does, you don't need the precision on it as you do on the outside. Just like that. And then we're going to do the dark again. And don't forget that zigzag. Oh well, I gotta do this as a leaf. Just like that. It didn't take too long. But I wanted you to see me do one of those. So, let's start. I put that together already. Now I'm going to put this on. It's got this cute design on it. Bright and cheery. It looks kind of cute with the, because I already did the fern on it, and it looks cute with that design and the fern. You can't tell it's fern with the design on it, but it just looks really nice on that side. So there, I hope you can see the fern pattern. I really like this one. And this is going to go in here. While I've got the glue out, figured I might just as well. Goodness sakes, getting it. Just like that. So that part's done. Now, what I am doing is getting my dimensionals, and I'm going to put them back at the back of my rose. Now, I'm not going to put them too close to the edge because I want them,
Yes, don't you?
Mama's doing a video, sweetheart. And so I can push in the other leaves. So there's one there, so I'm gonna put that there. I always cut my dimensionals in half because a lot of places I want them smaller so that I don't need as big a one. So I am putting this down here about in the center as much as I can. And now I'm going to pull all the garden green ones out and work with those first. And then I'm going to fill in with the others. And I have a lot of those. And I'm going to double up with them. put two together. So I need my tweezers. There we go. And my small glue. And put around. And now I am going to just put these around the flower and see how easy that is to put in there when I don't have dimensionals at the edge. So I'm going to be a few minutes doing this. Aren't these pretty? I just really like this die. You probably can't see it, but it's all dotted, and there is something going on all through this, so that you know that it's got detail. It's got lots of detail, and I really like that part about it. Now I am moving, there's three together, but I moved it so that you could see it more. Now I am just going to make sure these are right side up and then start putting them around my rose. There's a specific right upside down and wrong side up. There's a specific in this. You can really tell on this leaf. So you want to make sure you get it right side up. Oops, there's two of those. So how's everybody doing? It's a rainy day here. So it's, everybody's inside. And it's like, oh, so nice when they can go outside. And I'm inside doing my video. And I don't have to shush anybody. Oh, that stuck to my finger. And I didn't think I even had glue on that finger, but apparently I must. Only a couple more. But you can see how far three leaves go when you take them all apart. This is only 3 sets of leaves, and there's 5 on each branch of leaves. So 15 leaves, and it goes all the way around. Isn't that cool? I love how that works out. Now I am going to take these, and there's only 3 of these. Although I do have more if I choose to put them on. But this is the lemon lime twist, this is lemon lime twist too. So this is going to go over top of some of the garden green so that it stands out a little bit more. It's different. You can see that there's a difference between this and this, but I just like making it more of a difference by putting them together with the garden green. I think it just helps make it more distinguishable. And one more. Whoopsie. Now I'm going to put all these little ones around. Ah, that's where that one went. Couldn't find it. So I am going to put all these around. You get so many of these when you break them up. This is going to go there. So what's everybody doing these days? Do you do a garden? We're doing more garden this year than we've ever done before. Trying to learn how to be a better gardener. My parents were good gardeners, and I love the fresh produce that we always got. They have a huge garden, just huge. It was awesome. So they got lots of stuff that they shared with us. Never enough tomatoes for canning and that. We always had to get those in bulk, and cucumbers, but we had onions and not enough for all the canning, but like the beans, and Mom and Dad didn't do zucchini. I'm doing a lot of zucchini. Bill and I really like zucchini, so we figure let's do a whole whack of it, and I like to have it for canning. Oh yeah, I gotta do this before I start putting things down too far. Okay, that needs to be cut off. Couldn't get it straight, so I had to do it a couple times. Of course, I had my granddaughter down here, and she was right almost in my way, trying to see what I was doing, so it makes it harder still. But that's okay. She doesn't learn otherwise. I'm okay with that. Good thing I dropped that upside down, because this is going to go like this. Make sure it's straight before I put that down. There we go. Now I can put these, well, I guess I've got this one. So what I did with these is I took my pokey tool or anything, and then I just popped them down in my hand so that they popped up. Safira, I'm videoing. You, yes, let him know that he can't do that, please. Sorry about that. They already had their bath and they're just kind of hyper right now. They had it early so that they can go fishing tonight when Daddy and Mommy are finished work. And don't have to come home and have it before they go to bed. Okay, let's just do all these at once. There's 3 of each, and I put 1 of each together into 3 clumps. So right there. Check and make sure it's going the right way. Oh. I don't know how I did that, but I did it. I did a good job, I must say. It almost flew off my mat here. I think that's the last one, so I'm gonna close that up and put that in there. What do you think? Do you like this, the berry burst on these little ones here? I put it where some of the flowers, the petals had disappeared, and I wanted them to be shown. Okay, there they are. Now I am taking the big one and I am putting it there, and another big one is going up here. Then I'm taking a medium one and I'm putting it over here. And I'm not doing them right in the corner. I'm trying to make them so that they aren't in the corner. And then I took these and put them in the center of these. And I missed one down here. I'm going to have to order some of these again soon, now that I know that they're in the new catalog. There, what do you think? Just put those away so I don't lose them. There we go. Just like that. I like the white trim because it just brings in, like there's white around here and the white banner and the white background. Just finish the card and it's not so everything is colorful. Whoa, almost dropped that. Get these out of the way and then I will bring this in, and then you can let me know. Oh, and when you color the envelope, always make sure, if you color it with blends, that you have a piece of paper in there. Always keep one handy. So let me know, which one do you like the best? The Berry Burst or the Bubble Bath? If you were doing this card, which one would you do? The Bubble Bath, the Berry Burst? Thanks so much for being here. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your busy day and spending it with me. The ribbon. I didn't do the ribbon. I'm getting ahead of myself. I just saw it laying there. My goodness. I'm glad I didn't finish off. There we go. Now I am taking my glue dot and my pokey tool, and I am placing it here. And that is going to go there. And this pretty ribbon, oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. If you could see it up close, you could see the little sparkle in it, the different colors. So pretty. There we go. Now my ribbon scissors, cut this off just like that. And now I think I'm done. Sorry about that. Thanks so much for being here. If you could like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, help me get to that 550, that would be wonderful. And then I'm going to look for a higher number still. Thanks so much. Bye now.